Minds. Well, tonight is a very special episode. It is episode 69. And hey, even I know what 69 stands for. So you know we have a spicy, spicy show just for you tonight. And also, we're going to talk about MS. It is MS month, multiple sclerosis. I did some reading up on it because one of our very own hosts right here experience MS every single day, Darnell. And you will get a chance to hear about his personal experience, and hopefully we can ask him some questions on how he deal with living with multiple sclerosis. And also we have National Women Month. And of course, this is no dig to the guys because we give praises to the husbands and the other halves every single day. They deserve it as well as the women. But I do want to give just a little bit of history on how the Women History Month began. And then I'm going to read to you the woman who inspired me. So March is Women History Month, an annual tradition that begins on Tuesday, March 1st, ending Thursday, March 31st. It originated as National Women Day, where socialites would meet with suffragists annually on February 28th in 1909. In 1980, President Jimmy Carter declared March 8th would officially begin National Women Week. By 1987, Congress declared the entire month of March as National Women Month. A time to remember the sacrifices made by women for women to help make the world and our country a more inclusive place. Now, in our modernized world, and not only do the women have rights, but they now sit on that very Congress that declared the celebration. That's a great accomplishment. Now, it took determination from those women who refused to quit. Despite the adversities that they faced, they kept going. Now, my queen is just that, a woman who has no clue the word quit exists. At 18, she entered the military, leaving home for the first time ever to go to a complete strange state around total strangers to begin her training to fight for our country. She went in not taking crap from anyone, not even the soldiers yelling in her face. They yelled in her face, she yelled back in their faces, facing a punishment that taught her when to hold her tongue, even when you're feeling disrespected. Her basic training began her training for a life of lessons that has assisted in making her the strong woman she is today. Because of her strong personality, the military was not kind to her, yet she persevered for 3 years. By then, she met and married the man that captured her heart, and her strength doubled with the arrival of her soulmate. They met many challenges together through 20 plus years, and today they have three Einstein children. Her husband, a devout family man, asked her if she would stay home and homeschool their kids because of how the school system had become. She agreed. That was 6 years. The oldest is now at the end of his physical therapy internship, only weeks away from becoming a physical therapist. Her eighth grader will begin taking college classes along with entering high school this year. And her fourth grader proved to be to any adult, you're not smarter than her. She don't prove to her auntie anyway. While doing this, she manages her family home immaculately, makes sure her two moms and dad, who live 1,021 miles away, are taken care of. She orders her mom's groceries or even her evening meals with the help of the Uber Eats, etc. She makes sure all of their medical needs are met properly by communicating with the doctors on the phone. She still finds time to be a help to her neighbors and friends, in any way she can. I know personally she has been a rock for me for 16 years, holding my foundation up through many demolitions, right beside me to help rebuild. While I have so many queens who have inspired me, I can only choose one to highlight for tonight. After literally walking in her shoes for these past 2 weeks, my superhero of the month is my bestie, Ebony Granger. I shake my head in wonderment at how this woman can keep everything going. But being her bestie, I know her struggles just as she knows mine. Girl, you deserve to be recognized every single day, but tonight you shine. She's over here in tears, y'all. I can't get up and hug her, but that is my bestie. She is wonderful. So, happy National Women Day to all of you beautiful, strong women out there. I love you too. T, are you crying?
Why would I be crying?
Oh, you're not sentimental.
Where's Nell at, everybody? What's happening? How's everybody doing? Make sure y'all like and share the video. What's up? What's up, Kaden?
Okay, well, that got a little bit more emotional than I intended. For those of you who don't know, Ebony Granger is my bestie. So choosing her, this was a total surprise to her. I had not told her that this was going to happen. And so right now it has become very emotional in this very room. But we're going to go on with the show because we have so much more for you guys tonight. Um, we're going to have T's version, of course, of what's the name of the game, T? Icebreaker. We have a special icebreaker for
It's
you.
called that's bullshit, Kaden.
It's okay. It's called That's
The
Bullshit, of course,
nonsense.
from T. And then, of course, as I said, we're going to be speaking with our own very brave Darnell Gathers as he tell us how he deals with living with multiple sclerosis on a daily basis. And we have our sex kitten in the house, Miss Aisha Montana,
Hi,
because you
everybody.
know it is the 69th episode. So we have to get all naughty and nice. And of course, we're going to have a special edition of Battle of the Genders. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Darnell.
Welcome to everybody. Thank you for coming on and joining us this evening. As you can see, everybody on the panel is wearing red. We're celebrating Women's Month. So with that, the show is going to be geared to a number of different things. As Katie spoke earlier, so eloquently about her best friend, Ebony Granger, who is one of our top fans. But this show is going to recognize a number of beautiful women that, we come to know and love, within our life. We're going to be sharing that throughout the whole month. So, this week, Karen spoke about her bestie and going throughout the whole month. Each of us will highlight another one of our inspiring women who has touched our lives. So, be on the lookout for that all month. Put in comments, who has inspired you that is a woman. If it's yourself, women play an intricate part of our very fiber in our day. So we want to salute that. But as Karen D said, this month is also multiple sclerosis month. I wear orange to represent multiple sclerosis. I am someone who's dealing with MS. So this month right here is always going to be special to me because it's awareness month. Even though I live with it each and every day, this month is to shed light on the whole world, to get them their support, and just put knowledge out there of what MS is. And I'm going to give you a brief background of what multiple sclerosis is, right? There isn't a cure for multiple sclerosis, but there are medicines to keep it suppressed or keep it from getting worse. Some choose to go the natural route of fighting MS. We have to do the works that are considering every MS patient and have very different symptoms. Break it down for you. Multiple sclerosis pain is excruciating. My description of MS is having a flu every day and getting run over by an 18-wheeler 3 times. Now, climb a mountain with heavy rocks in your backpack, which affects your whole entire body from head to toe. Some of us are able to do a lot of activities, like myself, and some of us have to spread our energies out. If you don't, our bodies pay for it later. Forgive us when we cancel out on activities at the last minute. It's nothing personal. It's just our health. Though we try our very best to maintain life as usual, as strong as possible, don't throw us a pity party. It's our life. We've learned to deal with it. And it's not in our DNA to be, get down on ourselves or to hold our head down low. All right. We just ask that you bear with. And some may not understand, but just take the journey with us. And at some point we come through it. What is MS? Somebody asks, right? We don't know. But what is MS? So I'll give you a brief understanding of what MS is. All right. What is multiple sclerosis? Multiple sclerosis is a potentially debilitating disease, I can't talk, of the brain and spinal cord. In MS, the immune system, which is our, internal medicine, attacks the protective sheath that covers the nerve fibers and causes communication problems between your brain and the rest of your body. All right. So just think, my immune system is like Russia. It's attacking Ukraine, right? So my immune system is attacking my body, which is supposed to operate totally opposite. My immune system is supposed to attack the very things that is supposed to help make my body stronger and better, right? But it's working the opposite. So some signs and symptoms of MS may vary widely depending on the amount of nerve damage, which nerves are affected. Some people with severe MS may lose the ability to walk independently or at all, while others may experience long periods of remission without any new symptoms. Symptoms include numbness or weaknesses in one or more limbs that typically occur on one side of your body at a time, your legs or trunk, right? Electric shock sensations, which occur to certain neck movements, especially bending the neck forward, tremors, lack of communication, or paralyzation is typical in MS, right? Vision problems, memory loss, headaches, slurred speech, fatigue, dizziness, tingling and pain in parts of your body, and problems. Some people experience problems with sexual, bowel, or bladder functions. You may have seen some of these symptoms. Sometimes it even coincides with individuals who have lupus, fibromyalgia, things like that. So just think of, again, at my analogy, getting hit by 18-wheeler 3 times a day. That to anybody, that's painful and could kill us. But I experience those pains on a daily basis. Sometimes it's hard for me to get out of bed. I wake up in pain. I even go to sleep in pain. My day is sometimes filled with pain, and you wouldn't even know it. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis back in 2016. How I came to understand what MS was is I was in a car accident. In the car accident, I was sent to the hospital because I hit my head. So when I went to the hospital, they did X-rays, MRIs, CAT scans, and everything like that, which showed me having MS. Doctor called and said, "Hey, come on now, we'll discuss our findings." The findings said I had MS. Now, I always had symptoms like headaches, fatigue, body aches, and things like that. And you always attribute them to hard work, everyday life, growing pains, and things like that. So sometimes when we have these symptoms, not even sometimes, majority of the times when you have symptoms, don't just turn a blind eye to it, just thinking, oh, I worked hard, or I may have lifted something wrong or whatever. Go check and see. especially if it's continual. And mine was living with MS for some time. It just really reared its ugly head from the accident. It actually bordered on in a little bit more of a brought it to the forefront for me. Some things that have helped, some people, turn to medical marijuana. I'm not a smoker, but I do use CBD oil sometimes, right? That has helped. Another thing that has helped me within the past maybe month or so now has been CMOS. CMOS has really become one of my best friends. I do it twice a day, in the morning and at night. Has done a world of difference for me as far as muscle pain and fatigue. It really has done. So, there's some holistic drugs out there that we can use and to really feel better. Our doctors are always going to put those chemical type of drugs, which are harmful. Some of the side effects of those drugs that they prescribed have been seizures, mood swings, heart attack, all kind of stuff, like things that. Why am I taking this to feel better in this aspect, but if I'm only going to do damage in other areas, right? So I had to I had to understand myself, right? I had to come to terms with it with myself and say, hey, yes, you got this, but you've been living all this time with it probably, and you've dealt with it. So let's continue to deal with it and conquer it. But that's why when you see me, sometimes I'm tired, I can't move or whatever. It's affecting me, but I try not to let it affect me as much as possible. There are support groups that I started to go to in the beginning, just to understand, to be around positive people, people that's been living with it all their lives, just to understand it, come from different perspectives. So I just say anything that you're facing, but whether it be cancer, debilitating disease, depression, or anything like that, seek help. But sometimes seeking help means talking to someone. That may be the difference of life and death for some people, and just being able to cope. But that's a little bit of background about multiple sclerosis. Throughout this whole month, we will, as a podcast, as a partnership, as a team, we will shed light on it. We will come together and celebrate it as well and share our awareness on it. So just be on the lookout for different things. If you have any questions, throw your questions in the comment. If you have symptoms, please go get checked. Don't just push it off as just, oh, that's just pain that I'm dealing with. You never know what underlying condition you could have.
I have a question. Wow. I did reading on it myself this weekend, and just to read about what y'all go through with is so mind-boggling. And I think I read where it's like 9 different varieties or different kinds of MS. I have another friend who I know described it to me years ago. Now, my question to you is, how often do you have the flare-ups?
How often do I have the flare-ups?
Uh-huh.
Um, it can come anytime. For the most part, I see a lot of it when the weather change,
Mm-hmm.
especially when we're going from summer to spring or fall to winter.
Mm-hmm.
Um, things could bring it on. Like, I try to watch for a number of different things. Over the years, I've gotten, very in tune with my body.
Right.
Try to stay away a lot from foreign smells, because those things trigger headaches, which then trigger flare-ups,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because before I suffered with MS, I had migraine headaches since I was 9 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've always kind of dealt with pain, and I always pushed it off as, oh, that's just a normal migraine headache that I'm dealing with. But that could have been that could have been that. So flare-ups can come anytime. As I was going through, as y'all know, y'all follow me through my journey when I had COVID. My COVID, I recovered a little slower than most people because, again, my immune system is supposed to work to attack the sicknesses that are in my body to make me better, right? That's what our immune system is for. Is our internal medicine cabinet, right? Medicine supply that's supposed to be there to protect us. Mine is working in reverse. Mine is attacking my body. So I take a little longer to bounce back than others. And some people don't understand that. Oh, you're supposed to feel better in 3 days or a week. That's cool to the common person, but I ain't common. So I try to watch out for things that I eat now. I try to watch out for, being around different things that may trigger that. So I don't have a flare up. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to say when a flare up is going to come on. You feel it,
Right.
You know it. You can like if you pay attention, you can kind of say, "Yo, I'm probably going to go through something in this couple of days or whatever have you." Sometimes it's been situations where I've been hospitalized,
right,
with the flare up because it was just so bad. It's times when I just got to be to myself, and some people don't understand that they, or just being in pain on a daily.
right,
Just sometimes just sitting down and relaxing is necessary.
So that brings me to my next question. Have you noticed, since you were diagnosed in 2016, how has this affected you mentally?
Great question. I think it kind of was a blessing, right? Because we take for granted we Superman, especially men, right?
Right.
We think sometimes nothing's going to happen to us, or we say, oh, we're young, so we'll figure it out. But what this has done is has made me stronger, because what it done for me from the beginning of when I heard about it. The first thing you do when you hear something like that, right, is you want to get down on yourself, and you want to feel sorry for yourself, and you want a pity party for yourself, where you just want to wallow in sorrow, or why me? That wasn't my route. The moment I heard about it, I said, cool, let's rock and roll. Why? Because I knew that wasn't my death sentence. That was a part of my history. So that was a chapter in a book for me to be able to continue my legacy, right? It's hopefully when we leave, we're leaving a legacy behind. We're leaving a material behind for somebody else to understand who you were while you were here. So that was just another chapter in a book of what makes me. And I use that as motivation to say, I've been counted out, I've been down and out, but I made it. This is just a roadblock that it was meant for me to go through so I can be stronger in other areas. I was given this challenge, one, to learn and grow myself, but also be a role model for somebody else that's coming behind me, to let them know, regardless of what you're going through, you can still make it in life. You can still live a productive, happy life. You can still be everything that you wanted to be. You don't got to let that one thing or those things right there knock you off a course of being whatever that you attain to do. So I use it as motivation and strength, and just my fuel to just go out here and conquer everything that I wanted to do and be the best me that I possibly can be.
Well, big ups to you. Big ups to you. And like I say, after reading about it, and I suggest everybody do, when you're not knowledgeable about what's going on, then you cannot understand that person. T, as a friend, how do you feel about it?
I mean, he already batshit crazy. he already batshit crazy. But, as guys, we don't normally, delve into all of those, those physical things. Everybody
Right.
just kind of handles, whatever they're going through, on their own. But we're always there for each other, if we need each other.
That's
Absolutely.
what's up. All right. All right.
So what's up?
Absolutely. And one thing that I want to say, this is not only for the person that's going through it, but this is also for a companion and even family. The best thing to do is educate yourself, because the more education that you do, you'll really understand exactly how to be the best support system that the person needs, right? And sometimes the support ain't always just um, giving advice, or understand that, yeah, I want to do everything, or yeah, I want to do everything, but and it's not it's not that I'm being selfish or selfish. It's just I ain't got the energy, or my mental ain't at where it's supposed to be at, right? Or I'm doing so much. Some people don't understand. Yo, Nell, they always say, Nell, you do so much. You need to take some time off, or you need to stop. That sounds good. But the moment I stop is the moment I let that consume me. Because if I stop, it may be hard to start back up. So stopping, or me going at the rate that I'm going, might just be my therapy, might just be my medicine that I need to continue on being who I am. Right? Some people don't understand that. They want you to be what they want you to be, and they want you to do what they want you to do. But sometimes that means losing yourself. So as a family member, as a companion, as a loved one, as a potential mate, when you say you understand, understand. Don't just say you understand because it sounds good, but understand exactly what all is entailed. And you're not going to always understand, but just dive into who that person is instead of what your notions or preconceived thoughts are. And that's how I'm gonna leave y'all with that.
All right, people, what's up? Make sure everybody has liked and shared the video. Are y'all ready to begin the shenanigans?
Look at me again, y'all.
Hold on, let me see what she said. What's up, Meeks?
What's up, Meeks?
She crazy. What's up, people? Alright, let me explain this shit. As this is episode 69, people, I created this new game called That's Bullshit. So I'm going to explain how we play this game real quick. Everybody's going to have 4 turns each. So you're going to say something that the opposite sex does or says that's bullshit. So if nobody says anything, that means we all agree that that's bullshit. But if somebody calls out that's bullshit, that means we have to defend why we think that's bullshit, what we said. So does everybody understand the rules?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, K-Day? Hold on, K-Day, you on mute.
Oh,
What's up,
but
K-Day?
tell me how you said that go again now.
Come on, K-Day.
That's bullshit.
Yes, that's bullshit. Come on, K-Day. K-Day,
Nell
listen.
said that's bullshit. Okay, well I'll just go last. I just have to kind of see how it goes because I have a list waiting now. I have a list.
Right,
I think I don't.
right. Everybody should have a list. I'm gonna try to say it real quick so you can get it, K-Day. You're gonna say whatever's on your list, and if we all agree that that's bullshit, nobody says anything. But if you think that that's not bullshit, you call out that's bullshit, and then you have to defend why you think that's bullshit. You got it?
Got it.
All right, I'm gonna go first. Everybody's gonna get 4 turns. What's up?
You lead.
Hold on. Let me get my phone out because I got a whole list of shit though.
Oh,
let me get my phone out real quick. Let me get my phone out.
Starter, of course. Aisha, you ready?
All right,
I'm ready.
Look,
I think
number one on my list. Number one on my list is when females say we need to talk.
Females say what?
We need to talk.
Hell yeah, that's bullshit.
No, you're not supposed to say that's bullshit unless you want to defend it. If it's bullshit, you don't have to say anything. If everybody knows it's bullshit, you don't have to say anything. That's how it goes. So what's up, ladies?
So what's wrong with her needing to talk?
Katie,
you supposed to say it's bullshit, Katie.
Yes,
yeah, that.
Katie.
Okay, that's bullshit.
Katie.
That is some total bullshit.
Katie.
Yes.
When y'all say we need to talk, that's bullshit because we don't need to talk. You need to talk. You need to talk.
And y'all not.
But you need to listen. We need to talk, and y'all need to listen because we have something to say.
Right? That means we don't need to talk. You need to talk.
So y'all say that's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
I'd rather you just be like, yo, I got something to say. Don't say we need to talk, because if you say to me we need to talk, we need to talk.
Right.
Just say I want to say what I want to say, and I don't want you to say nothing back. That's what y'all should say.
Right.
So we should say.
All right.
Okay.
It's on you, Aisha.
When a guy says they're single and then they're unreachable at certain times of the evening or night.
Whoa, that's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Yes, that's bullshit. Maybe he work at night. Maybe he
watching the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe he busy. Maybe he got maybe he got his kid or something. It could be a lot of reasons. Like
absolutely, it can be a lot of reasons. I do agree with you there. However, typically when you're dealing with someone or you're getting to know someone, a lot of those small details you will know.
All right.
If it's just radio silence, then it's suspect.
Okay, we'll give you a pass. All right, now it's on you, man.
I don't know.
Come on, man. Where's your list at now?
I was going to sit this one out.
Nell's pandering, y'all. Nell's pandering again.
I am.
Nell's pandering again.
No, it's hard. Like, I got so much in my head.
All right, now we're gonna come back to you.
Come back to me.
It's on you, Katie.
Okay. My number one on the list is we are supposed to be making love. Then you get your nut off and leave me hanging.
That's bullshit.
I'm gonna stay quiet.
That's bullshit.
I'm gonna stay quiet on that one.
That's bullshit.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that one, Katie.
Nah, that's bullshit.
Why, Nell? Why?
Because that shit might just be that damn good. You might have a terrific box, and that shit might have clamped my shit down and made me release early. I'm sorry that you got
that
the good.
That is no excuse. Well,
yes, it is.
That is no excuse, because in that I said leave me hanging. So that would be if that part is not working, then you better get the upper part working.
All right,
but some kind of way, get me from hanging in that tree.
That's cool. I get it. That's true. That's true.
All right, now are you ready, or you need me to go again? Because I got a large list. I got a laundry list of shit. So.
I'm ready.
Go ahead now.
I'm not used to doing this, or I haven't never done this before pertaining to things in relationships or doing things in general. I'm not used to nobody doing. I'm not used to this. So we always hear that from women.
What's up, ladies?
That's bullshit.
Tell me why, KD.
Because they may not be accustomed to doing that.
So, are you used to tomorrow yet? I wanted to answer. I wanted to debate this one. Are you used to tomorrow yet?
No, I am not. But when tomorrow get here, when I face tomorrow, it don't mean we're gonna face it the same way with the same feeling. So,
but are you still looking forward to tomorrow? Are you still wanting to see tomorrow?
Yes.
You're not telling God, I ain't used to that, so I'm not sure if I want to go into tomorrow. Your eyes is wide open.
Well, that depends on what they want you to get used to. I mean, that can go so many different ways. That depends on what they're talking about getting used to. My look on it is not changing for anyone, not changing who you are. Like,
I think that's bullshit. You got to change who you are, because if you stay stuck in no, listen. No, because if you stay stuck in your old ways, then you don't grow. So you should be growing with the times. You should be growing within life. So you can't say, I'm not going to do this. Then you can't accomplish other things.
Now, I will not say that that's bullshit, because you're right to a certain extent. You're right for the immature. But those who have matured and found their way, they're not going to let anybody take it away.
But what's taking it away? Like so nobody's not trying to hurt you. If they're trying to show you a difference than what you've been seeing,
y'all running off the cliff. We gotta move on. We gotta move on. We gotta move on, man. All right.
Taking my shirt off, Tig.
It's for me. No, I got him with this one right here, bro. I got him with this one right here. If you just tell me the truth, I won't get mad.
That's bullshit.
Get the fuck out of here, Kitty. Get the fuck out of here, Kitty.
Just tell the truth. That's all we ask.
Right.
If we ask for the truth, that's all we're asking.
And y'all get mad?
Well, that depends on what the truth is.
No. You don't get the chance to make up the rules and give the rules. If you say you want the truth, then take the truth.
Well, that depends. Now, y'all know a woman, but when she asks for the truth, 9 times out of 10, when that woman asking you for the truth, she know it anyway.
Right.
If she asks for the truth, she wants you to lie. If you come to me and say, babe, how does dress look? And I say, that shit looks terrible, you are upset.
Hey, no, that's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
That's bullshit. They know that's a bullshit ass lie that they tell.
I know that's bullshit.
Just to get us to talk. That's a bullshit ass lie they tell just to get us to talk.
Well,
it's on you, Aisha.
I give you that.
Nothing's wrong.
That's bullshit.
That's both sides. That's both sides. Well, I'm gonna be quiet, but I got that on my list for both sides.
It is definitely both sides, but I feel like women are a lot more vocal about what's going on with them at some, at most points anyway. But I feel like guys a lot, they just, nothing's wrong, and they hold a lot more in my opinion.
Not me.
Not you.
Ask anybody to know me. I shoot straight from the hip. If I say nothing wrong, it really don't be nothing wrong. Because if it's something wrong, I'm gonna say something to you.
Yeah, I like
that. I really am. Like
he's a row.
The way I'm positioned, I open my mouth up.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on now. We gotta move on now. It's on you, KD.
Okay. We're out together. Some shit pop off, and we have to start running. You running faster than me, and you leave my ass.
Bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Okay.
Keep up. That's
Who's
your fault.
leaving you?
The guy
Hold on
leaves.
now. Who keep her like that?
Say what now?
Down there. What's happening in the southern area where guys are leaving you? They're not satisfied
You'd be
with you?
surprised
What
what
is
these
happening?
scared ass little boys would do.
What is happening? Like, what
I
is
guess
happening?
in the South we made differently, but
So
that has happened. Not to me. Not to me. Let's be clear. Not to me. But I have known it to happen where the where the man is running faster than his woman, and he leave her.
so how's that? So is it if you and your man get into an altercation, are you leaving or are you staying?
No, I'm saying if they get into
No,
one with someone else.
no. Are you leaving or are you staying?
Talking about if we get into an altercation with someone.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm staying. I'm staying there helping my man duke it out.
Sounds good. That's bullshit, but it sounds good.
No, I ain't that type.
It's on you.
Huh? It's on me.
I thought it was time for Aisha. We haven't heard nothing from Aisha.
Yes, we did.
No, she
I
did.
just want.
Yeah, she just went.
Oh, okay.
It's on you now.
What is it? The number one thing that they always say is I'm independent. I can take care of myself.
That's bullshit. What about it? That's bullshit. What about it? I'm ready for this.
I thought you said I thought so. If you don't need him, if you independent, you can take care of yourself. Then why are you mad that he running faster than you?
Because you're supposed to be there by me, but if you're not going to be there by me anyway, well then don't come back.
But why would you let it upset you?
I would not let it upset me. I would just be, no, okay. Now we don't ran from them. We don't got past that because once they leave me, we ain't together. No way. I'm with somebody totally different now. So, I mean, yeah. Again, women when they gain their independence, they gonna hold on to it. I am anyway. You get disappointed. The man say he's supposed to be there to support you in every single way, and then when you get knocked down time after time after time after time again, and you have to be your own person within a relationship already, you get used to that. So you get used to not expecting anyone to be there for you, and it caused me to build a independent wall up. It did. I mean, you be on the side of the road 11 12 o'clock in the morning changing your own tire, and you got a husband, and I mean you just get used to doing shit like that, and once you become like that, it's just not you're not gonna, you may break, but it's gonna take someone who is willing to break through that wall to break it. But it's gonna be a thick one. Ebony and I just said this the other day because she know what it's been with me, and she said it's gonna take somebody who can break down the thick wall of yours. But that's only because she
Hey,
saw what what was being built with where I came from.
anyway, y'all ready? No,
Yo,
no, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
I got another one for you, man.
I can hear you.
Here it is. When she says, "I don't care what you do."
Bullshit. You know she care what you do. That's bullshit. You already know. Because if they didn't care what you did, they wouldn't stalk your Instagram or your Facebook. They wouldn't care if you was outside. They wouldn't care about nothing. Like when you say you don't care, you really don't care. But when you care, you care. So just stop saying stop saying things because it sound good. That's all we asking for. If you gonna keep it, if that's how you make, if that's your makeup, then just be you. Don't give me. I don't want to live a life through cliches, right? Oh, I don't care. You do what you want to do. Tell me the truth, even if it hurts. That's not really what y'all want.
All right, ladies. All right,
It's
ladies.
not
Do y'all agree that y'all do it and y'all be lying?
Oh, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I ain't gonna even lie about mine. Yeah.
All right, Aisha, it's on you. Hold on,
A new date. When you're going on a new date, and he says, "Can we go Dutch because I know there's no sex involved yet."
Wow.
That's corny. The fuck?
Yeah, that's not even bullshit. That's
That
just
ain't bullshit. That's corny. Like, I would never Dutch.
Yeah,
if that nigga can't pay for a meal, like, beat it, cocksucker. What are we doing here?
Right.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Go Dutch. What are we, 13?
Yeah. we gonna all agree. We gonna all agree that that's bullshit. Go ahead, Katie.
Oh, okay. I got another one. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I need to get my nails done. I asked for some money, and you give me $25 to go to the nail shop. All right. All silence.
It's on
All
you.
silence.
It's on you now.
I don't know where that was going, but
Yeah, it's on you now.
Well, no, okay, no, where that's going. I'm just saying. See, obviously, I kind of mistook what the game was. So, well, I'm saying that's bullshit when you give me $25. No, I'm going by what's happened in my life, past life. Okay.
No, we agree with you. We agree with you, Katie.
yeah.
Okay.
It's on you now.
I can cook and clean.
I got that on my list too.
I can cook. What I bring to the table is I can cook and clean.
Everybody quiet. Everybody quiet. All right, this gonna be the last go. This gonna be the last go round, everybody. This gonna be my last one. Nell, you ready now?
Yeah.
I gotta hit him with a doozy. This gonna be the last one.
Make the head this one.
Here we go. This is your pussy.
Oh my God. That's bullshit.
How?
I gotta know where this is going. That is said in the moment. So I guess it's said in the moment of passion.
Don't even say it. Say something else. Say
say
something else.
Something.
So do y'all take it to heart when they say that?
No, it's just that, like how you said, it's a time and a moment thing. So that's not realistic. It's a time and a moment thing. And I'm not a possessive person like that anyway to think that, I own your pussy. So
Okay.
that's what that is. Just say something else, ladies. Just say something else, ladies. It's on you, Aisha.
I like saying that. You said that was the last one.
She said she likes saying that.
Everybody get their last turn.
She said she likes saying that.
I do.
It's cool.
I do. I just feel like even in the spur of the moment or the heat of passion and all of that stuff, it's a lovely thing to say.
That's what I'm saying, Aisha. It's cool if you say it. We just know that it's bullshit though. Like it's
not
real.
Because like, for the moment it is yours.
Right.
Yours
for that moment.
Okay.
Right. All right, Aisha, it's on you. Last turn for everybody. It's on you, Aisha.
All right. That has never happened before. This is the first time that this has happened.
I'm gonna be quiet. We all being quiet.
So if I say bullshit, can she elaborate?
Yeah.
Bullshit. Come on. Bring it, Aisha.
1 minute, man.
Mm-hmm. You heard
You
okay
can't tell me that hasn't happened before. This is your MO. So
I mean, oh yeah, it's oh okay. No, girl, I thought you was just gonna.
So
Yeah.
let's talk about that, right?
mhm.
Because hopefully we can say it'll take us into our next topic, right? So what's wrong with that? I know it's wrong, but what's wrong with that happening once or twice in a situation? Because everybody ain't built all the time.
Yeah, it's
And that is
absolutely
true.
nothing wrong with it at all. But I just feel like if you're open and honest with yourself, just as you just said, everybody can't do it for an hour each and every time. Sometimes it's going to be so good that okay, it's going to be one of those quick sessions and it's going to be hot and passionate and intense. But if you're honest with yourself, like for you to say that has never happened before, obviously that has happened before to everyone, you know.
So
Hold
why?
on now. I got this. So maybe that hasn't happened to him before until it happened to him with you.
Yeah, might got a special situation going on down there,
Mhm. Okay.
right?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I personally think that yeah, you're right. I'm not even going to say anything. You're right. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're right.
What
I
happens?
agree.
What
I agree.
happens to it? Like it could be a number of different variables. It could be excitement, like damn, I finally got with Shorty after all this time, and that thing was incredible. Or I just was so excited that it came, or whatever the case may be, or whatever.
No. What if she's like? What if the foreplay is like a
Oh yeah,
fucking hour and a half?
yeah. The foreplay could take you to another level.
Mhm.
Calm down. Stop taking so long.
Right.
You want the mic a little long. Chill out.
Yeah, the
I
foreplay.
just
You're
think
right.
I think we as men, right, T?
Right.
I think me as a collective of men, we get a bad rap in a lot of different areas, right? Because if we're not well endowed, we'll get shamed. If we're not timely, meaning we don't last quote unquote a while, we're shamed, or we're banished, or we don't do this, we're wrong. Like a number, we get a bad rep for a lot of things that if the roles were reversed, would never even be an issue. Like KD said, him giving you $25 for your nails. If you don't open your mouth and say my nails cost $200, then I'm only going to give you what I think. I don't go to a nail salon, right? My haircut might cost $25, and I might think that's how much it costs to get your nails done.
Right.
Open your mouth.
Right.
Or if you know you're dealing with a brother, even if it was one or two times and he came early, right? Do things in the beginning to make him satisfy you longer in another area where you're going to be pleasure. And then when that time comes for y'all to have that physical, that penetration, you've been satisfied. So even if it's a couple of minutes, it's you've been satisfied. Work with the person. That's what's wrong with us nowadays. We forget to open our mouths. We think somebody is supposed to know everything. We're not. I know what's going on in my world and my brain. I don't know what you want. I don't know what it is you need unless you tell me. I can ask. But how many times have we asked y'all as women, what do y'all want to do? The first thing out of your mouth is, I don't care. I don't know.
Or surprise me. That's what I always say. Surprise me.
What if a surprise mean what if a surprise, like if I say, yo, what you want to do today? Surprise me. Surprise me might be we chilling in the bed watching basketball all day. That might not be what you want to do.
And
Or taking you
that
to
would
Buffalo
not
Wild Wings and
totally
we sitting
not
there
be a
watching the games
surprise,
all day.
because that would be no surprise me would mean do something that you know that I would love to surprise. You know what? I'm I'm gonna have Jason to give a lesson to y'all. God dang it, my
If we
brother-in-law, the way
just
he treat
started,
my sister-in-law.
but no, if we're just starting out, right? Or even if we've been together for a long time, do things in our life change drastically and daily? What I did a week ago might not be what I want to do this week.
That's true.
I might have had a taste for shrimp last week, but I don't want that this week.
Right.
So I could say, yo, she liked to do this, and we did that, and we do that every time. You know what you're gonna say? Damn, babe, you do the same thing with me every time. When you gonna do something new? So if you feel that way, it's called opening your mouth so your partner can understand where you're coming from. I think we don't do that because we expect for the other person to know. And y'all are really big on, well, I shouldn't have to teach a grown man. Yes, the hell you do.
No, you just shouldn't.
Teach this grown man
again,
about
like
you.
I said,
No, teach this grown man about you. You know why? Because you are you and I am me. What's wrong with us learning each other? What's wrong with you saying?
They learn each other as they grow together. Like Ebony and Jason. Through the years they learned each other by being with each other. You learn each other as you progress together, and that's how. I mean, you learn the patterns. You learn what to look.
No.
You learn what to want.
No, what she's basically saying is this is the one time when they don't want to talk.
Yeah.
This is the one
And
time.
that's fair.
Say
That's
what, T?
This is the one time when y'all don't want to talk. When y'all just want to know what's going on in your brain.
Yeah.
No, it's just that you have to get to know them. When you get to know them, then you won't have to ask questions. You'll know.
God, I disagree.
No, we gotta move on. KD, it's on you.
It's on me.
Yeah.
One more. Okay. One more. Okay. You leave home at 8, going to the store to get bread, beer, or whatever at 8 p.m. and you don't get back home to 3 a.m.
Nell likes that.
What, KD? Something happened.
That's
I ran into my homie. We started kicking it, and then we went something such, shit happened.
That's the problem.
Oh, it's not grown?
Absolutely grown.
What's the problem with
This the thing. Okay, a married man leaving home, going to the store 8 p.m. I'm going to the store. I'll be right back. Back turns to 3 a.m.
So what, KD? So what, KD?
Okay, I'm gonna say that's some bullshit. Be honest. That's where the honesty comes in. You're right. You're a grown person.
Nobody lied. Nobody lied though, KD.
Nobody lied.
If you leave at 8 p.m. and say you're coming right back, and you don't come back to 3 a.m.
But in my mind, I really was coming right back. But some shit happened once I got outside.
Yeah. Or
that's some bullshit.
Said, I'm going to go to Target Walmart for one thing, and you leave out with a cart full of stuff and left the thing that you actually went in there to get. Right. Your mind can change. You get outside, your homie call you, you see your homie, y'all stand out there and y'all talking for a long time. It could happen. Right. Now, if you say the common courtesy would have been, babe, I'm hanging with the homies for a couple hours. I know I said I was right back, but I'm going to be in when I be in, then that's different.
Yeah, now that right there is different.
Now that's different. But don't put a time limit.
I got a question though, right? We all grown, right? Why do I have to say anything?
Yeah. Yeah. Why not I say anything?
Well, it would be common courtesy, right?
Yeah, common courtesy.
Common courtesy. Yeah, everybody's grown.
I might not be being common at that.
Respect.
I might not be being common.
Respect, right? Y'all want us to verbally communicate with y'all what we're doing, right?
Right.
Ding, 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 ding. We just had a 2-minute conversation about communication is key, about speaking what you want in your mind and telling the person what you gotta tell them.
Right.
You said no. We supposed to know. then y'all supposed to know that we
Well,
hanging
it's
out.
only certain things y'all supposed to know, Nell. Ain't
Everything is everything.
Right.
You can't say what's good for you ain't good for me.
They trying to pick
You
and
can't
choose.
tell
They
me.
trying to pick and choose.
Yeah, you can't tell me
No,
I'm
that's not
supposed to know
picking and
I'm
choosing.
supposed to know because I'm grown. Then you supposed to know too.
Oh,
So reverse
that's
that.
bullshit. We still
So
playing
reverse
that game
that.
because that's
I'm sorry.
Reverse
bullshit.
it.
Go
Reverse
ahead, Aisha.
it.
Reverse that. The woman leaves out at 8 p.m. and doesn't come in until 3 a.m.
She came back, right?
She came back home.
Ah,
She came
So
back,
it don't
right?
matter like
No.
the hours of
I
time that she has been
No.
gone
you
and
know
what.
No. She
I'm not
grown.
I ain't the jealous
Grown.
type.
She
I ain't
grown.
that type. If you gonna do it, you're gonna do it regardless.
But does it mean that she's jealous or that she's just concerned possibly about your whereabouts? Just the 8 p.m. to 3 a.m. Is it so much that jealousy is running through her head, or just a mutual concern and respect for her significant other?
I get it.
Right.
I
Right.
get it.
Hold on now. Concern is one thing. It's another thing is you just don't want me outside. Like that's another thing. You just don't want me outside. Concern is a good thing, but it's another thing where you just don't want me outside.
I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you, right? I do agree with y'all in the aspect of certain times at certain times of the night is crazy. 3 a.m., 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, that's crazy hours to be out, right? I'm gonna call.
I'm a
I'm
night out.
gonna
I'm a night out. For me.
say, babe, I met up with T, or I seen T out. We gonna go kick it at the bar or kick it at the whatever or whatever. I'm gonna let you know, right? I'm gonna give you the common courtesy of giving a call and say, yo, I ran into my homies. I'm gonna step out for a minute. I know I was going to the store, but I ran into them and we gonna kick it, right? If it's now, if it's 1 o'clock in the morning and you saying made a home and you call my phone, I'm gonna answer.
Right.
I'm gonna answer because I know what's going to come after that. I know when I get home, I got to deal with the attitude, the sighing, the turning of the back, the not saying nothing. 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna hear why you're upset. I don't want that.
Right.
Right? Withholding the coochie
Hold
from.
on
I'm
now.
not trying to deal with that. I'm gonna call, and if
Hold
you
on
call,
now.
I'm gonna answer.
Hold on now. Let's ask the lady. So if I went out and I didn't come right back, and then you called me at like 1 or 2, and I answered, and I told you I was just out chilling, is that cool?
No.
Depending on how often you
No.
do it, but for the most part, I would say it's cool. Again, if you know your partner anyway, like 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 people know that you and Nell are cool. If you know them anyway and they say that, then I mean that's where the trust is built up. You
See
you
my
have to
face?
build the trust up there.
Look at that.
Wrong. First thing you're gonna be like, well, you always hanging with T. You was supposed to be here with me. We was
Yeah.
chilling. You want to be out in the street with your homies. You ain't never got time for me. I know
Yeah.
that's your man. You can see him any other day. You with him on Wednesday nights. You with him on Sundays with. And you want to be with him Tuesday and Wednesday, Tuesday night too. It's gonna be the bullshit. So stop. I'd rather you just be like, no, I don't want you to be out there.
That's what it is. They don't want us
Now,
outside.
I don't
Just
see nothing wrong with it
just
as long as
say y'all don't want us outside. It's cool. Just say what it
I
is.
don't agree, T. I mean,
Yeah.
me personally, and I think Aisha is like me. As long as call or if I call and you answer, just don't have us worried because
Right.
more times than you know, it really is out of concern.
That's bullshit.
Unless it's something they
That's
in the
Yo,
habit of doing.
That's
bullshit.
bullshit.
That's
That's bullshit.
bullshit.
Well,
It's not a concern. It's not an
You know why that's
insecurity.
bullshit?
It's
Because
not
if
an
y'all call our
insecurity.
phone or text our phone within 32 seconds, y'all want a response. If
Right.
y'all don't get one in 36 seconds, you send in another text. How come you didn't answer the phone? How come you didn't answer your text? So stop it.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of women Nell and T don't have.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We're all not like that. I think distance is healthy. Go out, enjoy yourself, be with your friends, go have guys night, watch the game, etc. It's just a common courtesy and respect of the situation. So yeah, go out, have a good time, etc. But if you say you're gonna run to the store real quick, we're speaking of different circumstances. You said you was gonna run to the store real quick and it turned into a 8-hour fiasco. Then that's suspect. It's questionable. It's just a matter of respect. That's it.
Yeah, I agree.
Things happen though. Things happen.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree with that. I agree things happen.
No, it's on you now. It's on you to wrap it up now.
Yeah, we said a lot.
No, we got one more. Now you got to say the last one.
All right, we got one more.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Okay, that's bullshit.
We know.
I mean,
we know that's bullshit.
I know. I'm saying. I'm asking. Okay, elaborate. If you say bullshit, then we hear more on it, right? So you just say I love you and what?
It's another timing thing. You love me at the moment.
You love me in the moment. You love me in the moment. You love me right now. You hate me in 2 minutes.
Right.
I say something, I'm hated. I do something, I get hate.
Right.
No, I don't.
I don't agree.
I don't agree. I don't agree.
Nah, it was just fun. That was all in fun though, right there.
Hold on now. Let me ask you a question. So, do y'all still love all y'all exes?
I love all the. Well, it ain't like I got a whole bunch of exes, but no, I have love for him, but love him, no.
So you don't love him anymore, right?
No, not in love, no.
So that's why that's bullshit. that's why that's bullshit.
Why?
So you're basically saying that
you love somebody, you always love them. You might not mess with them no more, but you still love them.
You loved ED. Past tense.
Love.
If I got love for somebody, I'm gonna always have love for them. I just might not fuck with you no more. But I still love you.
Well, hang on. Okay.
I'm gonna wrap this up in a nice little bow because I got it. I got the last one, right? That was a little joke. But the last one is something that we touched on earlier, and that was said is that I shouldn't have to teach a grown-up how to love me.
Okay. Okay. What? That's bullshit. You shouldn't have to teach a grown lady how to love you.
No, a grown-up. So we all in a relationship. We shouldn't have to teach someone how to love me. I shouldn't have to teach my partner how to love me.
I agree with that. Aisha, unless I'm misunderstanding it. No, you shouldn't teach.
No,
love
I agree.
Taught.
You shouldn't have to teach a grown-up. You shouldn't have to teach somebody how to love you.
No, love should not be taught. That's an emotion. That's something that's going to be given innately if it's there.
Right, but everybody's different on.
Everybody love is different.
Love
is different.
Now, my bestie is saying that she think you should.
You should.
Because everybody is different.
Right.
I guess I don't understand how you can teach someone to love you.
Right. I agree. And I feel like you can teach them things about you per se, so that can guide them and aid them in how to love you
So
Right.
that's teaching them. That's teaching them.
Teaching them.
That's teaching them.
Yeah. But I feel like the basic concepts of love should already be there.
Yeah,
If you're
exactly.
engaging,
But how?
if you're engaging in, in a relationship, I feel like the basic concepts of love should already be there. That can't be taught. I can teach
ask you
you
a question?
specific things about me per se that can help cater your love for me, but to teach you how to love, I don't know.
So I said, teach you how to love you, right? You can't teach a grown up how to love you. You should teach a grown up how to love you, right? You said that's bullshit. How? So you said the basis of love should always be there, right? From what? Where are we getting this basis from?
Right.
Everybody,
well, I mean, I guess, what we're taught, what we've seen, how we were raised.
What if we never experienced that?
Yeah, everybody's not taught that.
Everybody's not taught love or how to love properly, right? Right. So, plus, the way I was taught might not be the way that may not be your love language.
Right.
Right. So if I'm doing, like, let's say I'm doing X, Y, and Z, but X, Y, and Z ain't your X, Y, your ABC. It's not matching, right? Yeah, you getting some type of thrill, or you getting some type of something, but it ain't how you want it to be done. So are you really truly getting fully loved the way you want to be fully loved, or are they doing what they want to do just to appease you? You ever felt like that? You ever felt like, all right, then they doing something, but it ain't enough for what I need? So we have to teach each other, right? We have to teach each other. Plus, we mature. What happened if we got together at 14 years old and we just thought that we thought that was love, and we've been growing since 14 and now? Well, your mindset now ain't the same as it was when you were 14, 15, when we got together, right? So we should always be in teaching mode when it comes to letting someone else know our likes and dislikes. Because if not, that person gets stagnant in what it was that you told me at that moment. If your fingernails cost $25 10 years ago, and I just been cash apping you $25, and they just raised the prices, I'm stuck in the past. It's for you to communicate to me what you now need. You a big girl now.
Now,
you know what I mean?
With that being said, communication has to be there before you can do that. If you never communicate, now that's one thing. You have to communicate.
Right, Katie?
That's called teaching.
Yeah, that communication is called teaching.
Y'all don't ever want to communicate.
We always talk. Y'all just always communicate every fucking day, 24/7. That's all.
Well, yeah.
Do women communicate what they want truly all the time?
If they're given a chance, they do. I mean,
so if I
have opportunity to do.
So if me and you together, right? And I say, babe, what do you want for dinner tonight? I don't know. Babe, where do you want to go tonight? I don't care. Right. Or what do you want to do this week? I don't know. If I got to keep hearing that, then how are you telling me what you want?
Right.
If you don't never know, how do you expect for me to know?
Well, I mean, now that's a different scenario right there.
That's a lot of the times.
Right.
That's a different scenario right there now.
Right. Well, what if she just wants
to communicate? What T said, talking about communicating daily. Yeah, it take that. Communicate daily. I mean, otherwise, you think it's nothing there. Communicate.
Communicate sounds good, but communication ain't just 1 or 2 words either.
Right.
Communication ain't always a one-sided conversation.
I do agree with that now. I totally agree with that.
Conversation ain't a one-sided conversation where you get your point across and you don't know, and then you don't allow for the information to be absorbed and also and regurgitated back to you as well. You have to be open for feedback. That's what communication is. Communication ain't just one party saying what they gotta say and then the other person saying okay.
I agree.
So communication is, and also when you're communicating with someone, you're learning the aspect of what they're trying to deliver to you, right?
When they communicate, yeah.
That's called they're teaching you what's on their mind.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a teacher, when they go to school and you try to sit in there learning, they're teaching them that lesson. They're communicating that lesson to them, which is teaching them something they did not know. Or even if they did know it, they're elaborating on the things that they knew and adding on to it. We always should be in learning mode, because none of us are exempt from learning something new, especially when it comes from our partner. That's what makes us continue to grow. You sitting right in front of somebody who has years of experience. They didn't just learn, they didn't get to this point because they showed up at a place and the shit just clicked. No, it took years and practice and time and learning and communicating for them to get to the point where they're at. They probably finish each other's sentences because they've learned so much from each other and they're still continuing to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So let's erase that thought out of our mind that we don't have to teach our mate. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. If I tell you I want a pair of sneakers and the last pair of sneakers that you bought for me cost $100, but now they $220, I don't want the 100 no more. That's not enough. I need the 220. I don't want to put nothing to it because that's what you're supposed to be buying me.
Mm-hmm.
Is that dumbed down, right? That's how dumbed down we gotta be with our partner. You know why? Because we'll feel empty inside. We'll feel miserable. We'll feel lonely. We'll feel like the person doesn't care about us. You know why? Because we haven't armed them with enough ammunition to go out here and fight for the things that we want them to fight for, which is us.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Let's move on. Battle the sexes. What we got going on here?
Let's move on, people.
All right, so people, we got an exciting game here for all of y'all that has joined us before on the other network. When it was Battle of the Sexes, it was one against the other. Now we're teaming up. It's 4 of us now, so now we're going to join teams and we're going to go up against each other. So the teams look like this: T and Aisha versus Karen, D, and Darnell. So we're going to ask questions, 5 questions, and the team that answers the most questions right wins. Just to give you a brief background, this was supposed to be the orange team versus the red team. Someone on the orange team decided that they can't wear orange or decipher what the color orange was, but we won't say who that was. So we all decided to be the red team. It's going to be T and Aisha versus Karen, D, and Nell. All right?
All right.
How do y'all want to play this out? Who wants to go first? Am I asking Karen questions? Am I asking Karen questions? How y'all want to play this out?
You're going to ask Karen questions. I'm going to ask Aisha questions. Karen is going to ask you questions. And Aisha is going to ask me questions.
All right, who want to go first?
Let's flip a coin. No, you know what? Audience decide who they want to go first. The first person that comments what team you want to go first will be first. So in the comments right now, the first person that puts up team Nell and KD versus team T and Aisha, whoever says who they want to go first will go first.
Right. Make sure y'all like and share the video and subscribe to the channel, because I'm noticing, in the algorithms that a lot of people still haven't subscribed to the channel. So please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so y'all get the live notifications when we go live. Make sure everybody hits that like button so we can keep it moving.
All right, so they say they want team Nell and KD to go first.
Well, thanks, guys. Okay, so I asked the question there, you say, to T?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Now, can we bring back that's bullshit right now? That's bullshit right now. Go ahead,
No, see, Nell saw my
The
question.
questions are cool, T. I kind of seen them. They're cool questions.
Yeah. Okay, T. What is another term used for booty call?
For booty call?
What's another term that they use for booty call? Now you always on the stroll. I figure you would know this.
I'm lost here because I don't even use booty calls. It's just a smash session. It's just a session. Like it's just a session. You just gonna call it a smash session. That's it.
So does Aisha get to answer it for him?
No.
So do I give him the answer, Nell? You want to give him the answer? I send it to you.
Y'all can tell me the answer.
You give him the answer.
Another term used for booty call is now called booty grazing.
Bye. Nobody's never even fucking heard of that.
Booty grazing. I kid you
Told
not.
y'all.
When I saw it, I'm like, so what do? Go to the neighborhood, graze some booties?
Told y'all we were starting off on some bullshit.
I thought she was gonna say jump off.
Nell saw it. So he know.
No.
It's
How you gonna co-sign that, no?
I did. See, I gotta let her rock. I can't. I had to let her rock.
Nah.
It's true.
You know nobody's never said that in a fucking
nobody's never said that.
Yes.
But
booty
it's
grazing.
true. That's what it's in the Urban Dictionary.
That's in they said that in Iowa somewhere.
Let me ask
Nancy gonna be
Aisha.
on my side. It don't matter. They saying it
No,
somewhere.
Hold on, y'all. Aisha, you heard that before?
Never.
So we'll learn. There you go. Another educational learning session.
Yo, the comments is going crazy right now on that question.
Let's go, Katie.
What?
Next question, Katie.
Okay. Next question. What is it to be demisexual?
Demisexual? Y'all just making up all kinds of shit.
I'm not making that up.
Y'all making up all kinds of shit. I'm gonna pass. Next question. Go ahead. Tell me the answer. Because I'm doing this bullshit. But go ahead.
Okay, the answer to that, demisexual, means that someone don't like to have sex unless they have an emotional bond with their partner.
Oh,
demisexual.
Yeah. I would never know. I would never know what that is. I would never know that answer. Let's go. Oh, next question.
Okay.
Once again, hold on, Katie. Once again, did anybody else know that fucking answer?
I did.
No.
I
throw my partner under the bus.
Go ahead, Katie. Next question.
Okay. According to Kama Sutra, how many sexual positions exist?
They make new positions every fucking day. It could be like 101.
Aisha?
I say 169.
According to Kama Sutra, they have 245 positions.
That's a lukewarm question. I don't know where y'all finding these questions, but let's roll.
And that's all of them. Nell, you have the rest of them, don't you?
Yes, I do. All right. So my questions are now.
Oh, she had 3 questions. No, what are we doing here?
We are partners. I sent them to Nell, and I only had 3 of them. So
what are we doing here? People come to the show prepared. Let's go.
Say what?
All right. So these questions are for Aisha. What living organ in your body houses feelings and emotions?
Your brain.
Correct. What is a woman lacking when she has little to no desire for sex or stimulation?
It's right on the tip of my tongue. Estrogen.
No, it's HSDD, hyperactive sexual desire disorder.
Look at Katie's face.
Right?
Hey, they digging in a crate that we, I don't even understand where they found this crate. Go ahead, y'all.
Name Name a cause for low libido in men.
Diet.
Yes, that's one. I'll give you that. The other answers could be low testosterone, medication, or chronic illness.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Number, what's this? The third question? Number 4?
I think you on 4, yeah.
What was the name of the player the Sixers just traded for to help them on their playoff run?
Harden.
Correct. And how many championships have the Philadelphia Eagles won in their history?
2.
Correct.
All right, so what we got? 4?
You got 4.
Even though I ain't get all my questions, Katie, I mean, Katie.
Congratulations.
Well, I misunderstood. I thought we were only supposed to have 5, just 5 total per team.
Katie,
I misunderstood.
Katie, look, take on my phone. It said 10 in the group chat. I sent it to you earlier. Cut it out. Cut it out. Don't start the nonsense. Cut it out.
Don't be phone shaming me, T, right here on air. You know I'm having issues with my iPhone XR,
Okay,
by the way, not iPhone 4.
Y'all coming up prepared. They trying to cheat us. They try. I told you, Aisha, didn't I tell you? They was going to try to cheat us. I told you.
Wasn't a
Me
cheat.
and Nell did not
No,
cheat.
y'all didn't even have 2 questions.
I got 7 questions.
Well, ask me the other 2 questions then.
Ask you the other 2 questions. All right.
All right. We got 4
All
too.
right, I got 2 questions. So this question is for you, right?
4.
Who was the youngest player to reach 10,000 points in a regular season in the 20th century NBA?
I'm gonna go LeBron.
Kobe Bean Bryant.
Right, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Last one. At what age should a man?
Bullshit.
Huh?
Go ahead.
At
Go
what
ahead.
age should a man? At what age should a man get his first colonoscopy?
I thought we answered this already, but I'm gonna say 40.
45. 45.
Right.
Men, here, please. We're coming up on that age. Who
Ask
should be getting
me
first colonoscopy?
They asked
All
you
right, this is your last question, T. This is your last question, and I'm sure you'll be able to answer this. Name 3 fill-in co-hosts of this of our podcast history,
Come on,
including Sunday Night Wind Down and Uncensored Minds.
Come on, son. Come on, son.
The
Just
layup.
answer. You heard him. Just
The
answer.
layup, baby.
She-Belle, Queensy, and you.
Ding, ding. So out of the 10 questions that were asked, they got 8 right. Well, I'm sorry, 7 right out of and not 3, right?
They got
7.
7 right. Ooh, you made it too easy for him, Nell.
First of all, y'all asked a lot of bullshit.
He made it too easy for you.
Go ahead, Aisha. It's for you.
All right. Now,
Yes.
what part of the body can a woman bake?
Huh?
What part of the body can a woman bake?
BAKE?
Yes.
Her hair.
No.
Her nipples. I don't know. Bacon. Who gonna put it in the oven? What, they putting shit in the oven? Her butt?
It's
Her
her
buns?
face.
I don't know.
It's her face.
She can bake that?
It's
bake it
a
with
term
makeup.
used to solidify your makeup, so that in the areas where it creases the most.
Okay.
See, I didn't know.
Good question.
Let's go,
What?
Aisha. Let's get in their ass.
What What is the amount of time a female's orgasm can last?
I don't know. They faking them, so I don't know. 60 seconds, 30 seconds, 42 seconds. I don't know.
3 to 20 seconds.
I ain't mad at that.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, I ain't mad at
What color roses do you give a female friend?
None.
that.
Red. A female friend. Oh, so it's not a love interest. It's a friend. Yellow. Yellow.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
All right, I got one.
None. My wife would kill me. My girl would kill me. None. You don't give.
None, right?
Nothing.
What is the slimmest type of heel on a shoe? On a woman's shoe? What is the slimmest type of heel on a woman's shoe?
6 inch.
Let me rephrase that. What is the slimmest type, like style,
Stiletto.
heel?
You didn't have to rephrase that for him, Aisha.
No.
Why not?
A spike heel.
He needed to understand.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you, Aisha.
Spike.
He still got it wrong, KD.
Still got it wrong. Yeah, and a stiletto is a spike.
What is it?
Spike.
Spike.
What piece of clothing is said that a woman should always have?
What piece of clothing is a woman supposed to always have? A bra.
Yo, I know this one. Yo, I know this one. Can I help?
Slip. A slip.
No, that ain't it. That ain't it now.
What is it? Pantyhose?
No,
Little
that
black
ain't it.
dress.
It's little black dress, man. I knew that.
Hold on. We don't know. We don't call LBDs over here. We LBDs got a whole different situation. Little black dress don't mean that here. That means large big dick. That's what we got.
No, y'all only got one. And
No, I think those questions are culturally biased.
It's all on you.
You made them too easy, Nell.
Some questions are culturally biased. Black women don't wear spike heels. They wear mules.
KD,
or they wear stilettos.
KD, are you ready?
I'm ready. Oh, Lord Jesus. Yeah, come on, bring it.
All right, KD. What do we call Daisy Dukes in the hood?
Daisy, what do you call it? Short shorts?
No,
Cut out jean shorts?
Nope.
Booty shorts.
Cookie cutters.
Booty shorts. All right, y'all
Booty shorts.
Booty
y'all
shorts.
got two. All right, KD. What do they call soccer overseas?
What do they call? Oh, football.
All right. Name two cheetah girls.
Two of the cheetah girls.
Right.
Oh my God. Their real name?
Yeah, KD.
Oh
If
my
she can't
God.
answer that, I can answer it.
Yeah, can they answer it for me?
Yeah, y'all trying to pass the ball and shit. We ain't do that.
Y'all
No.
did.
She did
Okay,
ask. She did ask Aisha.
Okay.
Now Googling it.
No, I'm not.
I don't know.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I know one of them.
What you say, KD?
Cheetah. Aisha is one of them.
Aisha.
No, go ahead.
I don't know.
Adrienne Bailon from The View. And the girl from Power. Tasha.
What is her?
No. What's the name?
What's her real name?
She's not a cheetah girl.
Oh, the cheetah girls is Adrienne Bailon and that black girl. I don't know the girl's name.
What's her name, huh? What's her
How are we
name, bro?
supposed to know the cheetah girls?
Yo, she's rich as fuck. Who don't know the cheetah girls?
Bro, I don't know the
I know them, but I don't know the
Little
name.
Mama, Raven Simone.
Raven Simone. Who doesn't
Raven
know?
Simone and Adrienne
Oh, you're talking
Bailon.
about her. Okay, Oh, okay.
You got that right, KD.
Cut it out. What y'all got? 3?
We got 3.
All right, K-Day. In baseball, when they hit a home run, with all the bases full, what is it called?
All the bases full and they hit
You can pass it to your team member.
oh, well, I pass it to you now.
A grand slam.
Y'all cheating.
I was gonna say that.
Now y'all trying to pass the ball.
I was gonna actually say that.
What y'all got? 4?
Oh gosh, my phone
4.
about to go dead.
All right, Katie, last question. What was Eve's job before she became a rapper?
Oh,
No,
my
cut it the
goodness.
fuck out now.
Stripper.
Stripper. Y'all over there cheating. They're dancing. She's throwing money and
The
shit.
music's on.
I couldn't see now. I couldn't see.
Y'all still lost the game. Y'all still lost the game.
How many we had?
So that was
Y'all
7-5. Congratulations to Team T and
That's
Aisha
okay.
for winning Battle of the Sexes, the first ever Battle of the Sexes couples edition, where we had
And they tried to
Stu.
swindle us, Aisha. They tried to swindle us with the bullshit, and we still beat them.
So this was the 69
That's
edition.
okay. We'll get you
We
next go
took time
around.
to go on team. So shout outs to T and Aisha for answering 7 out of the 10 questions correctly. Congratulations to you two.
T, you only had it easy because of Aisha. But now she's broken in. It's going to come easy next
T.
time.
Ask me
T.
what your questions.
T,
Hold
I
on now. Before we go to ideology, since this is episode 69, I need to ask everybody on the panel. You know, as you were a kid growing up, and you found out what 69 is and was, when you first did it meet your expectations? And is it something that is it something that you enjoyed?
You let the ladies go first.
I'll go first. I think when I first found out what it was and first gave it a try and experienced it for the first time, I did not enjoy it. I think probably because, I was younger and sexually inexperienced and, just not really familiar with what it could really bring to a session. But the older I have gotten, I really, really enjoy it. It's a must for me.
All right, Katie, what's up?
Oh, it's on me now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When I first, I'm sorry. I got to find a plug somewhere. Otherwise, you're going to lose me completely. When I first tried it, was it enjoyable? No, it was no. It was not. Plain and simple. The older I get, yep, I love it. If it's done properly.
All right, now what's up?
Hell no. I was fat and the stomach and shit, stomachs get in the way. I ain't got time for that. I need complete access to the shit. Yeah, like you get hot, you get smothered. Like cool. Like just open up. Let me do me. Let me go down there and do my thing. Don't 69 me. I'm cool. You know what I mean? It's cool as an adult when you get used to doing certain things, but I don't like doing too much. Had to do too much work to get to my meal. Just open up. Let me get down there, do what I got doing, and it is what it is. So, was it enjoyable when you first did it? No, because you ain't know what you was doing. Right? Stomach was all in the way. You not looking the right place. She not doing what she supposed to do. Get off. But as an adult, when you learn how to eat it right, then things can go better.
All right. Let us know in the comments, what y'all think about the 69. I'm gonna tell y'all that I enjoyed it the first time I did it because I waited to do that until I was actually experienced. So I kind of knew what was going on the first time I did it. So I waited to do that until I was, in the game already. So it was a good thing for me, and it could be good with the right people that know the right connection. It got to be the right connection, and it's a good thing. But it's not going to be good with everybody. I'm gonna say that it's not going to be good with everybody. What's up, people?
You gotta learn how to lay, too. You gotta find what's comfortable. You know what I mean? Because you gotta find positions that's comfortable for you and her. You gotta make sure she's enjoying it. You gotta make sure you're getting enjoyed and you're, right, for a successful 69. What would y'all say? This is a question for the whole panel. Is 69 overrated?
Yeah, I do think it's overrated.
Yeah.
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 I think people put too much significance in 69 like it's like the greatest invention. Like,
right.
What's wrong with just conventional, you just going down and opening her legs, you going down there and you going to town? I think I might enjoy that more than a 69, right?
Right.
That part. Yeah.
Yeah. Go fishing.
All right, people. Is everybody ready for ideology? I got a deep one here.
Hold up. The comments is crazy. Somebody said they didn't like it. They couldn't breathe. I told you, them stomachs be suffocating y'all. He's too big to be on top. She's too big. Like, come on, stomach.
Come on, stomach. Come on, stomach. No, I got a deep one for him.
Right, let's hear it. I need ideology this week.
It's time for ideology. Is everybody ready? Make sure y'all put some emojis in the comments. Make sure y'all like and share the video. I'm going to get deep in this ideology right here. So, now, the number one thing that they always say they hate it. This is a discussion I've been having for the last couple of weeks. So, the number one thing that they always say they hate about men, right, is inconsistency, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, if they hate our inconsistency, if women lead by emotions, aren't they the most inconsistent of the genders? Let's go. Aren't they the most inconsistent of the genders because they lead by emotions? Let's go, people.
I second that.
Wow.
I second that. I agree.
So y'all are saying that we are inconsistent.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, Aisha, I kind of take offense to that. I mean,
Why?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, why are we inconsistent? Because we say one thing 1 minute and change our mind in this minute.
That's inconsistent.
Listen to
That's
what
how
I
we were made up. You cannot blame us because that's how God created us to be. Eve knew she was supposed to eat that apple.
Katie, listen to what I said. Y'all lead by emotions. So any little thing y'all can turn off. Y'all can turn it off on any little thing. That's being inconsistent. So the question is, who is the most inconsistent of the genders if y'all lead by emotions?
So you think we can just turn our emotions on or off?
That's not what he's asking.
Y'all emotional.
He's not asking that. He's saying out of the two genders, who is the most inconsistent when it comes to consistencies, men or women? And because y'all lead with emotion, can you consider that as being inconsistent more times than not?
I will agree with you on that. I will. I mean, I was trying to dance around it. I was trying my best to dance, but I will agree with you on that. Yeah. I feel like we as women, because of our emotions, can come off as inconsistent because we can hide our emotions, though. Not because we don't have them, because we can hide them.
Y'all, as women, y'all think you hide emotions?
Right. Don't hide shit.
Some women can.
Some women do.
They do, but for the most part, do you think you hide your emotion, or do you think you wear your emotions on your sleeve?
I wear mine on my sleeve.
Personally, if I can help it, I'm not gonna let mine show.
No. Let's just say that when we're mad or upset, or when we had a bad day, we don't get these kind of passes, right?
No, we don't get that. No, we
We
don't.
don't get these passes.
No.
We don't get these passes.
No, we don't.
Whereas though if anything is thrown on your day, like it. I'm tired. It's that time of the month. Such happened. I'm upset. All of these emotions.
I agree, and I want to touch on somebody's comment, and I want to touch on somebody in the comment section because they make a good point. Marlon says men hide their emotions and their feelings, right? We have to, because if a man is overly emotional, we're looked upon as being weak, a punk, non-protective, weaker, a bitch, right? We looked upon as that when we're too emotional. We have to be strong. We have to be tough. The moment we become emotional and show our emotions, we're looked upon as, damn, you too emotional. Why are you so emotional, right? So we have to hide our emotion, because if we don't, then where do we go to for that protection that we need, or that solace that we need? And the women's want to say, come home, come to me. I'm that. But what happens a lot of times is she'll internalize that and think that that the emotions that we're displaying is because of her.
Right.
Or because she can't fix it, that it's a problem and we don't trust her enough to let her fix that or let her be the answer. And it's not always the case, because you can't fix everything. My emotions doesn't not necessarily mean that you as my partner are not equipped or adequate enough to make me feel better or make me feel different. It's just I'm expressing my emotions to you, and I just need you to listen.
No.
I don't need you to understand, because you can't.
No. Why do they feel like? Why do y'all feel like we hide our? We don't hide our emotions. We just know that y'all don't give a fuck.
But that's not true.
So we just push through because we know we have to. We know we still got to get shit done. We know we can't sit in our emotions and complain about it. We're not hiding our emotions. We just know that y'all don't give a fuck. Like,
that's not true.
That's not true.
It may not be true, but have you ever had a conversation with your mate, your male friend, or whoever, your significant other, and they're telling you what they're going through, but you inject what you're going through to help them understand that you think you understand what they're going through because you went through something? What it is,
well,
is
maybe
that
they think that they are trying
not
to
helpful.
help you that way.
You how? Telling me about you, now I have to pull back what I'm saying to you, or pull back from what I'm going through, because now you're telling me about what you're going through. So now I got to be there to bring you back up. Have you noticed that sometimes? So when we're made to suppress our emotions because we don't want it to become an issue where now we got a problem over here, or we're defending ourselves over here as to why we feel that way.
no.
Why you feel that way? Is it because am I not doing something right?
Hold on now. This is how it goes. I've been in a house where everybody in the house had an attitude at one point or another. The day I had an attitude, everybody's gonna look around and say, "What the fuck is going on with Daddy? He's acting crazy." Like, there's never a time when I can have an attitude. Everybody in the house gets their time to have an attitude. That's how it works.
Yeah. Or I could be on my little monthly, and my little monthly could just mean I don't feel like being bothered, or I just want to be to myself, but I'm looked upon as, damn, what's wrong with you? You don't feel like being bothered, or you got, or you doing this X, Y, and Z. No, I don't mean that. It just means like I'm just trying to figure me out.
So well, everybody have mood swings. I do agree with that. Everybody have their mood swings.
What's up, Aisha?
And now I do agree with you. I found myself, trying to understand what someone is going through by offering something similar that I have experienced or have gone through. And I had to kind of dig myself in a sense. And I had to say, you know what? No, let him have his space and his moment to be going through what it is that he's going through without you knowing and understanding everything and having experienced something similar. It's not going to be exactly the same. So I've actually had to pull back myself from doing that because I found that I did it an awful lot. And I think that it took away from him being able to express those feelings and that vulnerability at that time. And by me sort of being dismissive. So I kind of had to dig myself a little bit in that area because I did it a lot.
What's up, Peter?
Oh, it's on me. So I mean, I can't say anything on that because I mean I can't say anything on that because I guess I have always, in my world, I've always put people in front of me anyway. Like when I was married, my family, and they still do, I put everyone before me. I mean, it'd be so much stuff that is on my plate, but no one would ever see that plate unless they're in that circle. They think they see a plate, but they don't see that plate. So, I mean, depending on who the person is, I may just give them space if I don't know what else to do.
Okay, so I ask y'all, do y'all think y'all are more inconsistent because of your emotions? Would y'all agree with that?
I think we are. I think we are.
At first, I didn't see it, but the more and more we discussed it and talked it out, I can see how that is a basis of inconsistency. Like, it's hard to say, oh, well, you should be penalized for being an emotional creature. But I think sometimes instead of us looking at it as we're being penalized for being an emotional creature, we should just realize that those things can sometimes form those inconsistencies in a relationship. And if you can take note to what it is that you're lacking and how your emotions are controlling that situation, you can maybe draw them back a little bit so that it is an even playing field.
Okay.
I have a question.
No.
I have a question for everyone, especially for the ladies, and this is for the people in the comments as well. Far too often when we say something, right, and we make a point, or we have a thought pattern, why do we always hear, well, it goes both ways? Especially when a man says something, you'll always hear a woman interject, well, it goes both ways. But when a woman says something, it's just supposed to be. Explain that, because I often wonder why it's always, well, it goes both ways. But if it goes both ways, shouldn't we both do the same thing that we're saying it should go both ways? I.e., for an example, the first love in a woman, hopefully in a woman's life, is her dad, right? The first companionship that a woman feels, and that love and that protection comes from her father, right? He's obligated to take care of you, to protect you, to help you grow into a woman, to be then not shipped off, but to be transferred over to your lover, right? Your lover is not your daddy. So a lot of things that your lover is going to pick up is not the slack of what your dad was able to provide to you, but what your lover is going to give to you. And I don't think I don't think that's understood. Far too often do I hear, I want a man like my dad. I want a man to be like my dad was because he loved me. He's supposed to. That's his responsibility.
Right.
Why is it always why do a man fall short when he is not giving you the same thing that your dad gave you? He's
Well,
not
what that is
supposed to.
speaking of, okay, I can speak on that because I have often said that. But what I speak on that is your dad is the only man to ever love you unconditionally, meaning he accepted you as you are, always will, and will always love you. Don't care if you run your mouth too much. Don't care if you don't communicate, whatever. That love is there. And that's the type of love that you want, that unconditional love.
That's not
Hold on,
what I
K-Day. Hold on, K-Day. I tell my daughter that she ran her mouth too much all the time.
You tell her what?
I tell my daughter that she ran her mouth too much.
We throw this word around a lot, and we internalize the things that we say. Unconditional love. No love that you are going to seek from your partner is going to be unconditional. Love, when you're with your partner, is coming with conditions. If you give me this, I give you me. Right? That's a conditional love. It's not unconditional. When unconditional love is being accepted, it means that person has to give you nothing but themselves, because it comes with no conditions. It comes with no restrictions, or it comes with no strings attached. So when we throw these words around unconditional, that's false, because everything that's when it comes with your partner, you're attaching a condition to it. Baby, if you love me enough, I'll be yours. If you protect me, I'll be yours. If you shelter me, or if you give this, then I'll give myself to you, because that comes with a condition. There's no love other than a parent's love that is unconditional. So when we put those pretenses on our mates, we've already put them at a disadvantage. Because when you unconditionally love somebody, I don't have to do anything that you want me to do, because it's unconditional. Now, when you say, I need you to love me like this, you're giving me conditions. This is how you want me to love you in this time. So we have to start to tell our minds to stop thinking of cliches. Stop with the cliches. That shit sounds good, but it ain't real life. Unconditional love, bring it to the table, and this and that. We live in this world of falsehoods, and we use that as a scapegoat. And then when people don't live up to those expectations, because you can never live up to those expectations, then we're looked upon as, oh, they weren't good enough for us. You put them already at disadvantage when they first started by giving them a word that it can't even be attached to them, because it's not real.
I'm saying that you are not wrong, or that you are wrong, because that's your way of thinking. And my opinion is, unconditional does not mean that in my book. So I guess everybody have a way of what their unconditional is. My unconditional is accept me as I am, because like I said, with me, I've come too far to fight for who I am. And that is something that will never be understood by the eyes that wasn't there watching it grow. So unconditionally just simply meaning accept me as I am. And like as I said, I may not know what I want all the time, but I know what I do not want and what I will not ever accept in my life again. And that's just from
me to tell me that in order for me to love you correctly is to love you the way you are, accept you as you are, right? Not to try to change your ways, because you want to do what you want to do. Right? That's a condition. That's not unconditional. Unconditional means we rocking and rolling, just whatever comes and goes. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. The only person that loves us unconditionally, for real, outside of the people that conceived us, is God. He wakes us up regardless of whatever we've done the day prior. He continues our life because whatever is because of that unconditional love that he has for us, right? So it's unfair to put that on your mate when they are also imperfect individuals. So if I'm imperfect and you're imperfect, how do you expect for me to be perfect for you, but you can't be perfect for yourself? Because I'm supposed to accept what you want me to accept, but you can't accept the way I'm loving you. It's conditions. So stop with the unconditional love. Let's cut those words out, and we start to find real love and happiness when we stop using these cliches and things that people said we're supposed to accept. And the way of the world did that shit. Use what is good for you. That means something to you. I don't live my life based upon what the internet says I should. I live how I want to feel. And it comes with conditions. Because if it's not, then I'm floating on to the next. Right? So we got to stop. We got to get out of this. Oh, please don't teach me. I need some. I can't teach him how to love me. He got to love me unconditional. What? So you can teach me to love you the way you want me to love you, but you can't teach me how to love you continuously. Let's get out of these patterns, people. That's the reason why love is so fucked up right now. Because nobody understands truly what the next person wants, because they don't know what they want for themselves. They want something false. They want a fairy tale, and it's not that. Especially when you're not even giving the fairy tale back.
I say that all the time, though, brother. Fairy tale. Say that all the time, brother.
And I've been on my soapbox for the past month. I'm so sick of hearing, well, that I said what I said. Who the fuck is you? Like, I said what I said. That sounds ignorant. Are we mature adults, or are we idiots? Well, I said what I said. What you said it ain't even decent. It don't even make no sense. Like, because you're saying this and you're holding true to these unnecessary ideologies that really don't matter. It holds no weight, but in your mind. You're not getting nowhere with this idiotic ideology of, well, I said what I said and I meant what I mean what I say. But what did you really say? Nothing. If anything, you should be like, you know what? I'm willing to learn and grow within life, because it's just the way it's supposed to grow, because I am mature. I am an adult. I am what? Excuse me for being on my Kanye West right now, but this show turns me up. You know what I mean? But it's been a great show. We've had a great time this evening. This has been episode 69. As you can see, this show brings so much passion out of us. That's the reason why it's called Uncensored Minds, because there's no sensory on our minds, right? We're free to elaborate and tell our truth, right? Aisha, what's going on in your world this week? What you got to share with the people?
So as we wrap up this evening, and go into our weeks, we all know about time, right? How precious time is. Take a few extra moments this week for yourself to replenish and restore what the hustle and bustle of the week, takes from all of us. Take a few more minutes to pray and meditate. Take some quiet time, replenish your mind and refresh your spirit. Take a few extra moments to elaborate on your gifts, on your God-given talents, and find ways to spread them even more into the world. Take a few extra moments to love on those around you, your family, your friends, your significant others. Take time to just let them know how important they are to you and what you mean to them. I mean, what they mean to you, excuse me. Just take a few extra moments this week as we all go into our respective jobs and careers, businesses, families, dealing with ailments and things of that nature. Just take some time to replenish yourself and your spirit so that we can all have a wonderful, productive, and love filled week. Thank you.
Hey, what you got to say, KD?
Well, I mean, Aisha said it all. Aisha, that was lovely, and I'm not going to even try to say anything after that because you have said plenty. Meditate. That's what I do on a daily anyway. Um, I hope everyone has enjoyed the show as much as I have. I got to say, it has been a very great show.
T, what you got going on, brother?
You. Same shit, different day. Make sure y'all get your Uncensored Minds t-shirt. Some will be going out to tomorrow. Where y'all get your Uncensored Minds t-shirts. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. And if y'all have topics, questions, or comments, you can put it either in the chat or under each video on the YouTube channel. I'll see it and we'll get back to you. But that's about it. Let's get up out of here.
Uncensored Minds t-shirts. Yo's, best thing I can say, the word of advice before we get out of here, support your friends. Support your friends. Support your small businesses friends. Right now, I got on my girl Karen D. Nell. This is her friend, Karen's Corner. I had it on for the past 2.5 hours, and she's just saying, "Oh, I don't be understanding." But we support each other's platforms so much that we all are part of it. Rather it's Raw Honey, Karen's Corner, Telemade Kicks, Friday Night Lights. We all got our own thing, but we all come together as a collective and we support each other. Again, the panel was wearing red because of Women's Month. We're celebrating women all of this month. KD started the show out with honoring her bestie, who was a top fan of ours and a loved one of ours here, Ebony. We all love you. But the thing is, the best thing that you can do for your friends is just show them love and support. Right? So let this be the week, let this be the month that you go out there and you support your friends. All right? Thank you for allowing us to come into your homes this Sunday and every Sunday. We not only are on YouTube, we're also on Spotify, Apple Music, and soon to be on other streaming platforms. If you can't consume us on Sunday nights because it's whatever, you can always check us out come Monday morning. The streams, it will be streaming on those platforms for you to listen throughout the day. So we're not just here live. We're on YouTube under Telemade Productions. We're also on Spotify and also Apple Music. So consume us, share us, like us, subscribe to us, love us. We appreciate your support. We love everything that y'all do to help us take it to the next level. And we're only going to get better and stronger for you. So everybody, please have a great week. Love yourself, love each other, and put God first.
We out of here, people. We out of here, people.
Good night.
Episode 69.